Hey guys, if you're looking for new single-player third-person games, you've come to the right place. I'm Matthew, and we're kicking off our list with Pragmata is a sci-fi action-adventure game developed by Capcom, slated for a 2026 release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. The game features a dark and mysterious atmosphere, set in a dystopian future on the moon. The narrative focuses on a complex relationship between two main characters, with gameplay that combines action, exploration, and possibly puzzles. Capcom describes it as a narrative-focused single-player adventure. Pragmata's gameplay seems to involve switching between two playable characters, each with unique abilities. Players will need to utilize both characters' skills to overcome challenges and progress through the story. Hacking mechanics also appear crucial for progression in certain scenarios. The plot of Pragmata is still a mystery, but the story seems to revolve around a future where humanity may have overstepped its bounds, resulting in a post-apocalyptic lunar setting.
They are Pragmata.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? Oh, good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize? Us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Mudang Two Hearts is a third-person action-adventure game focused on stealth and dynamic combat, set in the volatile Korean peninsula. Developed by EVR Studio, the game blends cinematic narrative with immersive gameplay, promising an intense and suspenseful experience. The story revolves around Ji Jong-tae, a North Korean Special Forces agent who must investigate a mysterious incident that turns people into zombies. The game promises a spy thriller experience with relevant themes from South Korea and K-pop. Players will have the freedom to choose their playstyle, switching between stealth, melee combat, or direct confrontations. Enemies are intelligent and use the same weapons and tactics as the player, demanding adaptation and strategy. The combination of different approaches encourages creativity and the search for innovative solutions for each mission. The cutscene system is carefully crafted, providing a fluid transition between narrative and gameplay, with no abrupt cuts or loading screens. Plastic Warrior is an indie action game with a retro inspiration, reminiscent of classic Army Men titles from the PlayStation 1 era. You once again take control of your green hero and fight through industrial zones, dense forests, and underground bunkers, all armed with familiar equipment. automatic rifles, pistols, sniper rifles, and grenades. The game combines a nostalgic aesthetic inspired by toys like plastic soldiers with modern gameplay mechanics, including dynamic combat, environmental exploration, and interactions. It's being developed with the Unreal Engine, and despite being an indie game, it boasts high-quality visuals and realistic physics.
Then we play games ourselves, usually after duty. It helps us unwind and clear our heads. Sometimes the only thing between pressure and peace is a controller.
Here's your first little mission. To test whether you're cut out for the team, we're sending you out without a weapon. Let's see if you can make it through. Right near our base, the Browns have settled in and raided one of our outposts. On top of that, we've lost contact.
Gears of War E-Day is a highly anticipated installment in the Gears of War franchise, promising to immerse players in the catastrophic event known as Emergence Day. Set 14 years before the events of the first game, this title will showcase the origin of the terrifying Locust Horde and the beginning of the war against humanity. The narrative will follow iconic characters Marcus Fenix and Dom Santiago in their fight against this new threat, as they face the terror of the Locust Emergence. Developed with Unreal Engine 5, E-Day promises high-fidelity graphics, offering a visually stunning and immersive experience. The city of Kelowna, a new setting for the franchise, will serve as the backdrop for epic battles against the Locust Horde. Additionally, the game will feature the origin of the Lancer, the series' iconic assault weapon, adding more depth to the story and the Gears of War universe. The gameplay experience, in contrast to Gears 5's more open approach, will be more linear and narrative-focused. Sinking City 2 is the eagerly awaited survival horror title developed by Frogwares, the same team behind the first game and the acclaimed Sherlock Holmes titles. Scheduled for release in 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series, this game will plunge players into a terrifying and Lovecraftian experience set in the infamous city of Arkham. Unlike its predecessor, which focused more on investigation with horror elements, The Sinking City 2 is designed as a full-fledged survival horror game, prioritizing combat and exploration in a semi-open world powered by Unreal Engine 5. The plot unfolds in the 1920s, in an Arkham devastated by a supernatural flood. The rising waters have transformed the city into a labyrinth of flooded alleys, ruined mansions, and abandoned hospitals, where supernatural horrors and eldritch creatures lurk. Although it's a standalone story, separate from the first game, it will delve deep into Lovecraftian myths, featuring cults, mutant creatures, and incomprehensible gods, with a narrative that promises to be engaging and full of twists. The highly anticipated Max Payne remake promises to bring back one of gaming's greatest classics with a completely modern overhaul. Developed by Remedy Entertainment, the original studio behind the first two games, and with Rockstar Games responsible for publishing and marketing, this ambitious project aims to recreate Max Payne and Max Payne 2: The Fall of Max Payne as a single, unified title. The idea is to preserve the dark essence and noir narrative that captivated fans while elevating visuals and gameplay to current standards using the Northlight engine, the same one as successes like Control and Alan Wake 2. The collaboration with Rockstar Games is a key point, ensuring that the remake meets the high expectations of both companies and players. This suggests significant investment and a focus on delivering a high-quality AAA experience. The anticipation for the Max Payne remake is high, especially after the critical success of Alan Wake 2, which demonstrated Remedy's ability to deliver engaging narratives and impressive visuals. With the promise of a built-from-the-ground-up remake, players eagerly await revisiting snow-covered New York and unraveling mysteries alongside Max Payne, with updated graphics, enhanced combat mechanics, and all the intensity the series deserves.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keep... Yo!
This is good. You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Black State is a promising third-person action-adventure game with a strong focus on narrative and espionage elements, being developed by the Turkish studio Motion Blur Studios. Revealed in mid-2024, the game quickly garnered attention for its ultra-realistic graphics, powered by Unreal Engine 5, and its ambition to offer a high-quality cinematic experience. Comparisons to the acclaimed Metal Gear Solid franchise are inevitable, given its proposal to blend stealth, intense combat, and a plot rich in mysteries and twists. Black State's gameplay combines intense gunfights with stealth mechanics and brutal hand-to-hand combat. Players will face both elite human forces and relentless robo-sapien enemies, each with unique abilities. Stealth is crucial, with over 100 cinematic takedown moves that emphasize precision and cunning. Additionally, the game incorporates a bullet time system similar to Max Payne, allowing players to slow down time to plan their attacks and observe impacts in stunning detail.
How'd they spot me?
We don't know. You need to keep moving. Time is short.
Guess that was the last one.
Locate his position. God damn it! Right here! Move, move!
Saros is the next big title from Housemarque, the acclaimed studio behind the critical success of Returnal. Announced in February 2025, the game is set to be released in 2026 exclusively for PlayStation 5, with enhancements for the PlayStation 5 Pro. The plot of Saros unfolds on the mysterious planet Carcosa, a remote colony under threat from a sinister and constant eclipse. You play as Arjun Devraj, a powerful Soltari enforcer who embarks on a relentless search for answers, and someone he desperately seeks. One of the main distinctions of Saros from Returnal lies in its permanent progression systems. While death remains a central element, each demise in Saros is valuable. The world of Carcosa transforms with each death. But unlike its predecessor, you'll be able to permanently choose and upgrade your equipment and armor enhancements. This allows you to return stronger to face the planet's challenges in each new attempt, ensuring that progress isn't lost.
Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Cronos: The New Dawn is the latest project from Bloober Team, known for their psychological horror games like Layers of Fear and the Silent Hill 2 remake. Scheduled for release in fall 2025, the game promises an intense third-person survival horror experience, blending the developer's deep and atmospheric narrative with more action-focused combat. The plot unfolds in a retro-futuristic Poland, devastated by an apocalyptic event known as the Change, which wiped out much of humanity. You play as the Traveler, an agent of the Collective, a secret organization dedicated to reversing the effects of the catastrophe. To do this, the Traveler must explore temporal rifts in the future to return to the past and rescue crucial individuals who perished in the apocalypse, using a biomechanical device called Harvester to extract their essences. The narrative promises to explore the influence of the past on the future, with choices that can shape the destiny of humanity. Gameplay features strategic and heavy combat, inspired by titles like Dead Space and the Resident Evil 4 remake. Enemies called Orphans are mutant creatures that can merge with fallen bodies to become even more powerful.
Focus your attention. What do you see? Giant. Sleeping. Again. Animals. Fighting. Again.
Stay focused. Stay cautious.
Such is our calling.
Good thing I was around. Traveler.
The Grass of Genesis is a third-person action-adventure game that has generated significant buzz due to its resemblance to the acclaimed Tomb Raider series and the intense John Wick film franchise. Developed by Well Link, a studio known for its collaboration on the cloud version of Genshin Impact. The game promises an immersive cinematic experience powered by Unreal Engine 5. The combination of intense action, high-quality graphics, and the innovation of cloud technology suggests that the Grass of Genesis could become a significant title in the action-adventure genre. Expectations are high, especially considering the success of other games that have utilized Unreal Engine 5. The story of the Grass of Genesis revolves around Chun Kao, China's first virtual actress, who embarks on a journey to uncover hidden secrets in ancient ruins and stunning landscapes. The developer promises a captivating narrative that unfolds over approximately 12 hours of gameplay. Well, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, God bless, and see you in the next one.
PUA 到底派了多少仿生人来？